Hello, what's up guys? It is iTestMiles here, bringing you two videos here tonight. And the first one will actually be the Ion Pokemon League series battles that I'm going to be uploading once a week. As you know, we had one last week. It was the debut of me in that league, and this is our second week. And this is actually going to be against a familiar face, Lindomar. As you guys may know, I have battled Lindomar in the past, and I have uploaded a battle featuring us in the past. So, yeah, he entered the league, and we got paired up this week. In my second week in the league, and it was his first week in the league. And don't say that, oh my god, he's using Ubers, because this league doesn't go by the Smogon tiering system. It goes by its own little ban list, and Aegislash and all the Megas are Uber, on Smogon are legal here. So let's examine the teams here. On my team, I have Thundurus, Aegislash, Salamence, Slowbro, Bisharp, and Heatran. Heatran has actually been taken off my OU team because, well, I built a team based around the Mega that won the voting. So Heatran got moved to my Ion Pokemon League team for this week. Doesn't mean I'll be using this exact same team next week because I didn't use my Volturn team this week, just like last week. But anyways, my opponent is bringing Frozlaz, Blastoise, Rotom Heat, Hydreigon, Registeel, and Beedrill. So my opponent, Lindomar, is a guy who is very good. He can pretty much do damage with any team he uses, regardless of the tier, be it NU, RU, UU, whatever. So yeah, I knew right off the bat I was in for a pretty big challenge if I was using an Uber like Aegislash. And as you can see, I do have two possible Megas, Slowbro and Salamence. Like I said, I might be using Mega Salamence because it isn't banned in this league. Or I might not. I might not use any Megas. So we're going to go right off the bat and see how this battle played out. So here we go. My opponent is going to lead off with Frozlash, presumably to set up entry hazard. So here's Snowho the Frozlaz, and I'm going to lead off my Thundurus, which is Start. I'm going to go right for the Volt Switch, and this is probably when my opponent realized that my Thundurus is indeed Scar. So it does over half, and I'm going to go right into Blood Crater the Heatran in case he goes for an Ice Beam. But he is going to set a layer of spikes. Now, I do not have any entry hazard, defoggers, or rapid spinners on this team. He's going to go for top, think I'm going to set up my own set of hazards, but I'm going to go for the Lava Plume because I figured that's what he would do. So, Lava Plume is going to knock out Snowho the Frozlaz, so that's one down on his side. Next up, he is going to send in Trishula, the Hydreigon. I kind of figured out the reason why he switched out in is probably to Earth Power my Heatran. So I'm going to withdraw, and I'm going to go into my Thundurus, hoping I'm right and he doesn't do something else. And I am indeed right. So I'm going to go for a Volt Switch. Whether this Hydreigon starts or not, it doesn't matter because either way my Thundurus will outspeed because my Thundurus is Star. So I do go for the Volt Switch, and he's going to switch right into Rotom Heat, 30 minutes or less for Rotom Heat. So it's not going to do too much damage to Rotom Heat, and I'm going to withdraw Thundurus by force because that's what happens. So yeah. I'm going to go into Blood Crater the Heatran. Blood Crater's going to take some spikes damage. It doesn't really matter because it does get, heal some leftovers, some passive recovery. He's going to go for the Volt Switch with his Rotom Heat. It is going to hit Heatran not that hard, and he's going to go right into Blastoise. So Shell Shocker the Blastoise is out, and I go for a Toxic. Thankfully, he did not switch into a Steel type. That would have been a wasted Toxic, but yeah. I figured that, well, he's going to predict me to go into Aegislash, so he's not going to go for the Rapid Spin. So I'm going to use this opportunity to set up some Stealth Rocks. I am faster than that Blastoise, and he does go for a Scald. Scald is going to do some fair damage to Heatran. This time, though, I'm going to withdraw Heatran, because I figured he might think I'm going to go roar his Blastoise out and try to go for Rapid Spin. So, yeah, his Blastoise is at full health, but takes some more poison damage, and I'm going to withdraw Heatran and go into Aegislash. So out comes Aegis Slash to the rescue. And he does go for the rapid spin, so I was right on that. I do block the rapid spin. And more passive recovery from leftovers and more toxic damage. So, yeah, I'm going to set up a substitute with my Aegis Slash. I was kind of hoping it was faster, but at last I was not. And he's going to go for Mirako, and he doesn't, and that's why I was faster. He probably thought I was going to go into hit him with a Shadow Ball or something. So Blastoise gets hurt with some poison, and he's going to withdraw his Blastoise and go into Regiplastic, the Registeel. My Aegis Slash is going to pop out of the substitute and hit it with a Shadow Ball. So, yeah, Shadow Ball is going to hit Registeel. And unfortunately, Red Card's going to bounce my substitute covered Aegis Slash away. So, goodbye Aegis Slash, thank you for joining the party. Alright, next out comes, do you even slow the Slowbro? It's going to take some Spikes damage. He's going to go for a Stealth Rock with his Registeel. It's kind of, I'm in a bad position. I don't have a Defogger or a Rapid Spinner. However, I do go for the Thunder Wave on Registeel and paralyze it. So I'm going to go for Scald on Registeel. It's going to do non-existent damage pretty much. And his Registeel is going to get fully paralyzed. I'm going to go for some more Skulls because, well, I don't really feel like switching anything in. And his Registeel is going to go for that toss that is Seismic, the Seismic Toss. So, pretty much I'm guessing that Registeel is a stack play. And Slowbro is going to do some more damage with Skulls. And Registeel is also going to do some more damage with Seismic Toss. Now, my Slowbro is going to get healed to the Citrus Berry. The reason why I use Citrus Berry is because, according to the league rules, you cannot have duplicate items on your team. So yeah, Scald and Seismic Toss on Slowbro. So yeah, pretty much a stack play. My Slowbro is gonna go for the Slack Off and get healed with some HP. And his Registeel is gonna be fully paralyzed, which means Scald is going to finish off Registeel. So Registeel is down. Next out comes Bumblebee the Beedrill. Beedrill will take some rocks damage, unfortunately, for him. I'm going to withdraw Slowbro. Not quite ready for Slowbro to faint yet. So I'm going to go into Aegis Slash in case he goes into Poison Jab for some reason. He does go for the U-turn, which is times 4 resisted by Aegis Slash, as we'll see here. So yeah, Aegis Slash does get hit with a U-turn, and well, it does about 20 damage, 20 HP of damage, which is fine. So Beedrill gets withdrawn, and in comes Trishula the Hydreigon. I just clicked Flashkin in case, for some reason, my Aegis Slash could survive a Dark Pulse, and it would be a weakness policy boosted Flashkin, but no, that wasn't to be. Aegis Slash is going to faint, unfortunately. So I'm going to go into my Salamence. Now, I could go for the Dragon Dance, but in case he was bluffing the Scarf, I didn't want to take that chance and have him Dragon Pulse my Salamence, so I'm just going to go for Dragon Claw. Just in case. So I do Mega Evolve my Salamence. And yeah, this is the first time I'm using Mega Salamence because remember, I do abide by the Smogon rule. So yeah, I will only be using Ubers in this league, so Dragon Claw does do some damage, and Dragon Claw will finish off 30 minutes or less. So good night, Rotom Heat. Next out comes Trishula. Not wanting to risk a Dragon Pulse from this in case it's Scarf, so I'm going to withdraw my Salamence. And I am going to go into Blood Crater the Heatran. Blood Crater the Heatran does take some Spikes damage and some Rocks damage. And Trishula's gonna go for the Dark Pulse. Blah, can't even speak. So this is gonna be a stack play. I'm just gonna stack off my Blood Crater. I don't really need it anymore. And Dark Pulse again will knock out Heatran. So yeah. Next out comes Checkmate the Bisharp, and now I'm gonna go for a knockoff. I know that if this thing is Scarf, great, it'll probably hit my Bisharp and I can knock off its item and verify that. If not, then I know for next time that, well, Salamence can safely take it out with a Dragon Claw. But yeah, I do get the knockoff off, my Bisharp doesn't flinch, and yeah, Choice Scarf, how about that? So Trishula is no longer Scarf, I'm going to withdraw my Bisharp, and I am going to go into Do You Even Slow the Slowbro, just to stack it off. I might need my Bisharp for later, to deal with that Beedrill, I don't know yet, but all I know is this. Trishula does go for a Flamethrower, it's not going to do anything to Slowbro, but I'm going to leave Slowbro in there to take the fall. So Dark Pulse on Slowbro will KO it. So Slowbro is down for the count, and I'm going to go right back into Salamence. Salamence is going to take some more Stones damage, it's perfectly fine. Lindomar is going to withdraw his Trishula and go into Shell Shocker the Blastoise. Salamence is going to get the Dragon Claw off, and it's going to knock Shell Shocker down to very minimal HP. Shell Shocker does get healed with the leftovers, and takes some damage from Toxic. But my Salamence is going to finish it off with a Dragon Claw. So, good night, Shell Shocker. I gotta say, even though I was using 2 Ubers in this battle, my opponent did give me a really tough time. However, it's not over yet. I could very well lose this. I'm gonna just sack off my Salamence to the Poison Jab just so I can get a free switch in. Salamence is gonna go down, and next out comes Thundurus. Thundurus is Scarf. It's going to take some Stealth Rocks damage, unfortunately. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. Lindomar is going to go for Protect to scout out why it would send Thundurus out. And I'm going to go for another Thunderbolt. I am Scarf, so I do outpace Beedrill, and that is going to KO Beedrill. I'm not sure if the crit mattered. I don't think it did, because I believe Thundurus has base 145 special attack, and Beedrill doesn't have the best defenses. Plus, it took all that Stealth Rocks damage. So, yeah, my Thundurus is going to finish off this Trishula with Thunderbolt, and that will be GG. So, thank you, Lindomar, for the battle, and thank you all for watching the second episode of the series. I'll have another one up next week for my 3rd week of the league, and yeah, thank you for joining. Please hit that subscribe button. Please like this video. Please follow me on Twitter and whatnot. So yeah, see you in a bit as I film another video.